All right, this one I will keep relatively short. Let's see if I can keep it under 5 minutes. So Ignia goes off at the end of this chapter. Does not say what it is. Just gives off the he's in the middle talking to Ferris. Stare, exclamation point, looks over, he just jumps off, leaves. You'd think it was like, okay, maybe Natsu, there's some reason he wants to go fight Natsu, or there's something going on with Wed. No, he just kind of, and he goes full dragon form. This is actually something too. Let me really 1 second, let me pull up the chapter really fast as I bring that up. Oh cool, I've already got the chapter. I've got it in a panel, or in a tab. I don't think you see him turn into a dragon when he jumps down, do you? No, he jumps down and then he's in dragon form. He's in his full dragon form, and he just completely ignores Natsu and goes right past him. And he says, like, he's like, this power, could it be? I'm wondering if this is it has to be something he knows about, because it can't be something that he doesn't recognize, because he would comment on that. I think that would be something that he would lead off with like, what is this strange energy, or like, what is this strange power? I don't think it would. I feel like it'd be something more like that if it was something more unknown, just because I feel like a character like him, he seems to be knowledgeable. He seems to kind of understand what he's talking about. And it's like with Acnologia seemed to be the same way. But then when he saw the space between time, he was just like, what is that? Like, what is that? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen whatever this thing is before. It's like the same thing. It's like, I feel like Ignia, maybe not as much with Acnologia, because Acnologia is just more, he's probably just in general seen more variety of magic, whereas like Ignia probably, like, I feel like in general, at least from seeing it, Ignia is probably more directly brutal in fights, whereas Acnologia, we know he would let people attack him just for the sake of letting them think they're doing stuff. But Ignia seems to be that he knows about it, which could still be a new character, but I feel like it's going to be an older character. Now, the question about that. So, first off, there's the most recent one. You could go with, say, Dogremag, because Dogremag was a dragon god. He was somebody that is in Giltina. He was somebody that was, tied to the earth and everything. It wouldn't surprise me if he had his own thing set up in case he was dead, because he clearly already had stuff in place with a way of cheating death through his powers in Earth. So could he have done something to set up, like, okay, I'm not going to be able to do another one of these just to do, like, yeah, you defeated all the locker room, but guess what? I did it twice. You have to do it again. No, it's like, okay, well, I did this, so if the plan goes off, I will be revived, kind of thing. Maybe that could be like what he's doing. Maybe it could be something with the whole Alta face like thing. It's going to be like something tied to that, with like Dogremag's power digging 2 down, like it merged into whatever made face. I don't know. Whatever their version would be, I guess. In this one, I feel like it's something strange, because it would be, what would be the equivalent? Would be just a mass of hands, because the other was like a face that had a bunch of arms. But anyway, but I feel like it has to either be something where it's going to directly go into existent lore, kind of like with Ferris. Even though we got the reveal with Ferris, it's like, okay, well, he sensed Acnologia, clearly he already knew, so it's something I feel like in the same way. And the whole exclamation mark, question mark, so it's like he's a little astonished. So it's like with Dogremag, it's like if Dogremag was dead, would he'd be clearly surprised by that. Otherwise, say it's like Ignia, Acnologia, Alexion. I feel like Alexion would be weird unless maybe he actually knew Alexion. But, something along those lines where it's a character where it exists. I don't know how Ignial could work. With Acnologia, maybe it's like Ferris. You could say, like, Ferris had the arm. Because, like, say it's like this. Let me throw this out there. Ferris's mechanical arm, and I'll do a full video on it. I'll do a full video, but I'll kind of, like, talk about it specifically here. Maybe Ferris's mechanical arm is like that. It's mechanical because it's a machine that's drawing the power out of the arm that she set up in somewhere, so knowing that the Lacrima plan would go off, and then that would revive Acnologia, and that's her plan, and that's why he just left. But the question I would have for something like that would be, wouldn't she know about that? Wouldn't she know about that if that was the case? I feel like if it was intentional, like it could happen, but it would have to be unintentional. Like maybe she has the arm somewhere and she has it hooked up in a machine and she's draining power from it. But at the same time, I feel like if that's going to be the case, what's going to happen to Ferris if like Actor Logie is revived and she doesn't have like whatever, kind of like with it would make so much sense with Grimoire Heart, with like if she did the similar thing to Hades and she had the arm set up similar to how he had the heart, and she's drawing power, so she has like, you know, similar to how he had infinite stamina seemingly. She had, like she says, infinite darkness. I don't know. Like if it's not like that, it has to be, and that's going to be probably what I do more of a direct video on, but it's like it has to otherwise be some form of ancient lost knowledge of dragon, like some form of ancient dragon king or ancient dragon calamity that came before Acnologia, that was on Giltina, that they didn't intend to get revived, they got revived. It would be something maybe like a Madara situation where it's like the magic, well, I guess we don't really know, because it was like alchemy would have to be involved, but also the dragon aspect, because it's a Signar sister, so I'd assume alchemy is involved, but it's like clearly it could be also be magic, because they could have had the dragon attribute from just dealing with Ignia. There's so many like direct questions with that specifically that we still need to know, but it's like maybe it was kind of like how the dragon cry was and like all this stuff with spirits. It's like its spirit was just like it sensed this opportunity and latched onto the magic and was revived, something like that. I don't know, but other than that, I would love to hear what other people have to say. I tried to go 5 minutes, but it's about 7, so I'll cut it here. But other than that, I'd like to hear what other people have to say. Bye.